Welcome back, and we are in the second game between Touring eSports versus Team Conflict Gaming. And for the second game, we're going to have a new player on the Rift. We'll have Nofas, who will be subbing in for Ridix in the AD carry position. In game 1, we saw that Ridix did not have the greatest of games, so maybe Nofas can bring some impact and changes.
Sure. One thing is that he didn't have the best game. The second thing is he picked Wayne. So that might have had a big impact on that game. Well, I mean, that Wayne is a solid pick in some situations, but that wasn't one of them, I guess. But yeah, standard start here, and let's actually look at the champions here. So instead of Camille, Chosen One went for a Scion versus a Poppy. So
well, Penguins will be knocked up, and he takes a lot of damage. Now Etzkis is still dead. One more auto would do it. He flashes. Etzkis will not flash forwards, but yeah, that's a flash burn from Gragas, and suddenly, suddenly you're not afraid of like level 2, level 3 gank of Gragas, because the flash is super crucial.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that flash body slam will not be an
and
option.
The
Poppy is getting caught.
The same stuff, but this time, well, he failed the flash, so you pay for that with your life.
Yeah, and now they will get the red buff there, so that's a huge pick-off. And also burn Poppy's both summoners, so Scion will have a bit of an easier time in that top lane. But yeah, I think what happened there in Champ Select is that they picked Poppy as a counter to Camille, kind of to prevent Chosen One from playing a Camille, because Poppy is really great against these champions that can dash around, but Chosen One opted for a Scion, so that's an interesting pick there.
Yeah, also Poppy a solid pick all around.
Yep.
So you cannot like take anything away from that. And what is that pathing from Etzkis? He started with red buff, took the Raptors as well, and went straight through the middle of the middle lane to go for the Scuttle Crab. He does not want to let Penguins to get anything this game. Yeah,
Scuttle gives a lot of XP early on. It's an important objective for both junglers, so why not deny that for the enemy team?
And now he's going
he's
in.
Invading,
he wants to find him.
He knows that he's stronger than
level
Penguins
2,
here.
that's level 3. Penguins has no flash, so will he get his kill? No, body slam just comes off of cooldown. And barely
escapes.
Yeah, Penguins gets away.
Yeah, and that's because burn his flash, but then again, he kind of denies a lot of potential XP for Penguins here. And look, by taking his hands.
All of his jungle is still up, so
yeah, he can just go back and take both of his buffs, take all the camps. So far he has been farming the enemy jungle with great success there, so kudos to him for sure.
And this time ZTY is on the Irelia pick, but he's up against an Na'Vi, so I don't know how that matchup goes, but if Irelia doesn't get trolling, it's going to be super hard. Maybe not to 1v1, and you can always do that, but if Na'Vi gets to her items, it's super hard to close out the game.
Yeah, for sure.
And well, the stun lands from both players. One more hit will pop the egg. Ooh, barely out of the turret range, and yeah, good trade by ZDY getting the passive down.
Yeah, for sure. Getting the passive down.
And what is that? Nofas goes in. He gets Rift. Will he survive? No, he will not. The ignite kills him. I don't know if that was worth.
That was a very, very aggressive play, but I feel like now
whoa! Yeah. Spurja is getting a solo kill versus ZDY in the mid lane.
We were talking about Anivia getting her passive popped, and now this is very bad for her, etc, etc. But in turn, it turns out that Spurja can just like turn around and kick Irelia's ass there. So in bottom lane, I don't know if that was actually worth, but Kaiser then managed to push the wave to the enemy turret in time, so Nofas will get all of this farm and XP. So I think he's kind of, I don't know.
Well, the only good thing is that Kaiser had more time in lane, and now if Nofas had 25 CS now, Kaiser is backing with 35.
Yep.
But one off has got the kill, so it was probably not worth because Kaiser has so much XP right now.
Yeah.
But
that's one thing. Yeah, and,
yeah.
and we saw that Edskas is clearing his own jungle now. Just doing his own things, you know, while the enemy jungler is completely like cleaned out. And we can actually... I think we'll see that Gragas will fall
well,
behind.
Gragas finally gets level 4. Offers is there. They know he's there because...
Yes.
Well, yeah, they know Penguins is there because
sure.
Edskas went and made sure that was the only camp still up.
Yeah, that's actually really smart if you think about it. Yeah, just leave one camp and you will know where the enemy jungler is at. But again, I really feel bad for him because he has been denied this whole game. Still level 4. So no ganks, like no super efficient level 6 ganks coming up soon.
Look at that, we got a dive coming up. Spurja has killed the mid laner.
Oof.
But now they want revenge. Now, what do we have here? ZDY gets Spurja. But now, Penguins might fall here, and he does double kill for the Irelia.
Everyone survives on the side of Turing Sports here. Like, even the Alistar survived in the end, so very nice play there. Knowing that Penguins is very weak, I would say, like, and knowing that Sporjas doesn't have his passive up, that was
the
a
next
good
target. He's still level 5,
Yep.
has flash, and he might even not use it. Yeah, great disengage by Anyas.
He just walks away, you know, like not a very dangerous situation to be in, especially when he's so near to his turret. Heading level 6 now, engaging on Chosen One, trying to harass him really, but Chosen
I don't see him killing the Scion.
Yeah, for
unless
sure.
Scion messes up and takes too many turret shots.
Yeah. That won't be a kill lane for sure, unless a jungler helps one or another. So Edskas actually hitting level 6 while Pingmint is level 4, so 2 level difference there. And so far, I mean, we can see CS lead for ZTY being a significant one, but other lanes are kind of equal, especially the bottom lane. So in terms of CS, they're completely equal, and we can see top lane brawling around, but not much happening from that.
And they're going for Spurjas again. We can see Uliper is there, securing vision, and well, maybe looking for another dive.
Maybe, yeah. Mountain Drake is up, so that's a possible first big objective for
And well, Spurjas wins the
Turing
trades.
Sports to take.
So let's see. Spurjas are getting
Ooh.
stunned, and that might be the fall of him. Or is it? The egg comes back, and he gets the kill as the turret finished off ZDY. Meanwhile, Edskas on the backstage, killing Penguins, not letting him play League of Legends. Now he's running away from Anyas, and he'll get away.
Yeah, Penguins isn't playing League of Legends. He's playing, I don't know, Gray Screen Simulator at this point. But again, kind of good play there from Sporjas for sure. Yeah, from Sporjas.
So, well, he's still behind.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah, he's behind a lot. But then again, I think ZTY thought that Anivia's passive's cooldown is a bit longer than it was, so he opted for a dive under the turret.
You can always click on the champion.
Sure, yeah.
The buff, but well, nobody got time for that.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. So, yeah, and we can see Anivia is going for the mid to late game build with that Catalyst and Tier. So not a huge damage threat from her just yet until she finishes like her first or 1 or 2 items there.
Yeah, she'll be not only with damage but also tanky. So
yeah,
that's another thing you want to get versus like Lucian or Irelia. And
sure.
Riffle getting knocked out. He has Penguins. Oh, whoa! What is that? Paler completely denying exit path.
Yeah, Edskas has been on point so far with his pillars and with his jungling paths and with his ganks. I mean, Trundle, I don't know if we've seen him play Trundle so far in this this season. But again,
well, Penguins again running away.
yeah, but he's a huge threat here on the side of Turing Esports.
But at this time, I like what he's doing. Usually on Gragas's nowadays, you go with AP build. He understands that he won't have damage regardless.
Yeah.
So he just goes for the Cinder Hulk.
Which is a smart play, yeah. Be as Riff Wolfie. I think he missed his ultimate. Kind of a desperate play here.
Well, they need to do desperate plays right now. Otherwise, they might as well lose slowly. Now, Kaiser goes in, flashes and heals, but there's not enough damage. And Uliper just takes down Kaiser. But yeah, they had to go in there. They had vision on Uliper coming from side. If they do not go in, it's an easy dive from them.
Yep.
8+ for an attempt. The execution though maybe could have been better. And Penguins misses the body slam. Now Chosen One will slowly get away, but there is also Etzkas, but he got knocked away by Poppy's ultimate. And now Chosen One is on the offensive. Spojas from side. Can he get a good wall down? He will not attempt.
Yeah,
ZDY there as well.
Yeah, they won't go for it for sure. But yeah, again, a good attempt from the top lane there. But they can't really do anything unless they have one man up on the enemies. And in this case, especially when Etzkas came, they didn't. And Chosen One getting kind of trapped here. Nice flash body slam from Gragas there. Will Chosen One escape? He doesn't have his ultimate nor flash.
Body, here comes ZDY. And yeah, Chosen One will get away.
Saving his teammate. And maybe he'll run into trouble on his own. But no, they're actually fine. They'll maybe take the Herald now. Or just clear the vision. No, it seems like they won't be taking Herald just yet.
No, Nofes is playing 1v2 on bot. And so far he is doing fine. Now without mana he'll have to recall. And Spush is falling on top. ZDY just diving them. Just like that.
It probably will be a 1 versus 1 trade. Uliper, not much that he can do there.
Look at all that CS. Spoja is lost because of the dive.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it will be absorbed by Gragas shortly, but which will help him significantly because he's so far behind Etzkas here. But yeah, I mean, bottom turret will go down shortly. This will be the first turret for Coinflip Gaming.
Will it? Chosen One is there to say otherwise, but no, the turret will go
eventually,
go down. And already we can see that Nofes and Oper are on par with the roams, with the swaps. They're already top, chipping down the turret, and they'll be able to get it probably before anyone responds.
Yeah, they have their priorities set, right? So they're they're setting up all the waves and all the plays rotations in order to get all of these objectives. So we saw more extensive focus towards top lane when the mid and bottom tier turrets were down. So again, it just shows that they have a game plan in mind. Just take those turrets as soon as possible. Again, they lost the first game, which I think they didn't expect to lose. So now they really want the second game in order to not give opponents extra points in the standings.
Now, what is interesting with ZDI's build is that he went for the curveball.
Yeah.
You can only build it in like Wits End, Rage Blade, or Blade of Drinking. I have no idea what he's going to go for. Probably Wits End actually.
Yeah.
Since he's up against Anivia, but that is not what you see every day.
There are a lot of AP champions actually. Gragas, Anivia, and Kaiser potentially.
Kaiser deals a lot of magic damage also.
For sure. So they put Rift Herald in the mid lane, but didn't really support it. But again, Poppy running into trouble there versus Etzkas and Chosen One. And they are again playing around this objective focus.
Coming from Opa. Now he is stuck there with a wall, but no real damage coming to Chosen One. Joins the party as well. Now Ulper's ultimate will time out and he is dead to rights, but that's about it. Now Chosen One has to go on to retreat. Etzkas is there, but I don't know. Chosen One wants to fight, Etzkas doesn't want to fight.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Very ambitious play from Olopert there. Sadly, there was no follow-up from his team, but...
And this is what I want to see. 1v1, ZDY versus Kaiser, not even a contest.
Yeah, not even. I think Kaiser didn't land a single auto attack on ZTY here, unfortunately. But you just saw how much effort 3 members of Coinflip Gaming have to put
Office
into...
wants to challenge them. Gragas is there with the Predator. Can he kite this out? He dodges the body slam.
Oof.
And, well, go forward, Nafis. Use the ultimate, use something. The ultimate's on cooldown right now. And will they jump in? They will not.
No, they just let them go, yeah. As I mentioned previously, we just saw how much effort 3 members of Coinflip Gaming have to put in to kill
teleport comes
Alistar.
down from probably Onyas. Yes, that is Onyas. They really want to get ZDY.
Oof, nice
And
ultimate
that's
there.
a block on the Q. And they kill ZDY without a member falling, or is it? Yeah, Penguin's still alive. Meanwhile, though, that was nice play, but later on fell.
Yeah, I think they kind of, I mean,
But-
getting a kill is good, but
Yeah, they
losing
got
a turret
they got that rally. It's worth
Yep.
losing
For sure,
everything.
for sure, yeah. It was a nice trade, one player versus a turret, so good for them, good for Turing Esports for sure. And it seems like, now the only standing turrets are in the sidelines, so main focus will be on those. We see 6k gold lead here, even more, almost 7k gold lead for Turing Esports, which again for 16 minutes is a lot.
No, that is a lot. Well, if there's 6k gold lead, that's like the fourth of the gold that Team Coinflip Gaming even has there.
Exactly, yeah, it's 2 full items for some of the carries maybe on the Turing Esports side, you know, so that's a huge damage difference in potential team fights. If they go for it, Etzkus, interesting ward, they're spotting out Penguins. Will be kind of stealing his camps once again. He has twice as many CS as Penguins at this point, even more than that. So he's well ahead of his opponent.
No, Etzkus is looking to get something. Takes 3 turret shots. Try to drop the aggro. Usually happens like that. You run almost to the end, but not really. And Penguins with a big engage with a flash body slam, but Nafis dodges the cask, and teleport comes in. Seems like Turing Esports are ready to finish the game. Whoa, Chosen One with a big Scion ultimate hits 2 members. Kaiser is trying to kite them down, but he has no damage.
Yeah, they just don't have damage, or I mean, they're so behind in items currently that it's not even a comparison. But what Turing Esports did was they zoned out enemy players completely from coming near to their turret, like tier 2 turret, so they could easily take it down, which was a really smart play. But for some reason, Coinflip Gaming, knowing that turret will go down, opted for an engage, which in that case did result of them dying. So that wasn't the best choice, I would say, but again, it's debatable. So now they are chasing enemies into their own jungle, but they can turn around and maybe get a kill or 2.
They don't have a lot of mana though, so they have to be careful.
Sure, and enemies all have full health, and they're still chasing. This is what surprises me here. Nofis kiting really well, dodging the body slam again, but now reinforcements have arrived. Scion, good knockup from him, three-man knockup here, but all Turing Esports want now is to just escape or turn a fight if...
Spurges gets a kill. Well, let's see, Chosen One has to flash away. Spurges still fishing for something, but ZDY is coming from the side. Can he get a good flank down? The members from Team Coinflip Gaming are quite low. Kaiser gets a kill. Now ZDY goes in, but he's completely denied. Kaiser with the double kill. Now can they get more? We got Etzkus flashing in. Kaiser trying to dish out as much damage as possible. As, well, pretty well played fight, I would say, from Coinflip Gaming.
For sure, yeah. What a nice timed body slam from Penguins there. Completely stopping ZTY from like jumping onto their carries there. So good for him. So this was 2-for-3 trade, which isn't the worst for Coinflip Gaming at this point, knowing that they are kind of behind. So that's a good trade for them, for sure. But now Baron is a possibility for Turing Esports. And I think this could be their next objective. I don't know if Coinflip Gaming can actually contest it or not. We'll see it shortly though. But yeah, this is an objective for them to take for sure.
And yeah, Baron coming up. I don't know if Coinflip Gaming can do it. Now, Kaiser is looking to finish that second item. If he can do it, if he can manage to finish the Rage Blade, well, they are going on to ZDY. ZDY will fall. Kaiser gets another kill.
Yeah, Kaiser ramping up these kills, 3 kills so far. So maybe if this game prolongs for, I don't know, 5 or 6 more minutes and he can get his second or even third item now finished, then he could deal enough damage to eliminate Nofis and say ZTY from a team fight, leaving Turing Esports without any damage in the fight whatsoever.
Yeah, because if you just kill ZDY, which will dive into you anyways, you just kite him down, then Nofis is the only damage threat, but he is a big damage threat. He just assassinated penguins. But if they could do it, then the rest of the team is just a bunch of tanks with, of course they have damage, but it's nothing comparable.
Yeah, well, Edskas is kind of dangerous, but now they're trying to
the Baron goes down. Can they get something? And well, Kaiser is running forward. He cannot get into distance to attack anyone. Here comes Shozuman with the ultimate. Does not get to knock up onto Kaiser. And now Kaiser slowly but surely is trying to make a retreat. Has no summoners, dodges the stun though. But the ultimate comes in from ZDY and there's nothing Kaiser can do. However, Spurja is still on the Anivia. And how did Uliper get there? From the behind, getting a knock up, and now the Anivia passive is the only thing left in the team fight. Penguins, can you defend this? I think not, but we'll see.
Well, yeah, he's kind of fighting against these Vinions, right? But
yeah,
players coming in and
with the Baron buff as well. Nothing much they can do. Now Riftwolf is there, so maybe they can entertain the idea, but not. Kaiser coming up only in 5 seconds. They have no time. Protect. Pushed in by Penguins, going for the last hero engage, but well, Kaiser's there as well, but not fast enough. That is game 2 between Team Coinflip Gaming versus Turing Esports. Turing Esports wins this one.